rubbish.
Me, oh yeah! Me.
What rubbish.
So for the longest time, Huma thought that memes were called
No, it's not true. We both, I know our guys, very good friends, but I'm also your friend.
Well, the festive season is here और इस बार की दिवाली थोड़ी ज़्यादा खास है. After all, we are all celebrating it after 2 long years. So, on my mini Diwali bash on this Sunday brunch, fun double XL hoga because our guests today are Sonakshi Sinha, Huma Qureshi and Zaheer Iqbal.
I'm going to teach you the bhai technique.
Hi guys, welcome to Curly Tales and happy Diwali.
Happy Diwali too.
Clearly, I'm too overdressed for the occasion.
You are never overdressed for the occasion. Only Sonakshi is underdressed.
Always. And I'm proud of it.
What is the festive season for you guys? How do you all like to celebrate?
It means all of this only, extra added calories.
Yeah.
But also a lot of togetherness, fun, laughter, happiness, and yeah.
Diwali is my favorite festival. It has to be. I wait for it like every year long because it's like a time when you go and meet all your friends and everybody has these amazing like card parties.
Yeah.
And I think like for Shagun we always play.
Yeah.
Because it's a symbol of like good like wealth and Lakshmi
Yes.
ji coming into your home.
Yes.
So I mean I really look forward.
आपका luck कैसे? आप जीतते हो या नहीं?
अच्छा है.
अच्छा है यार.
No, because if you're
मैं
lucky in
आपके
love,
साथ-
then you're unlucky in cards. So how does it? Are you right now lucky in cards? Or
Right now I'm
in
lucky in cards.
Huh?
Right now I'm lucky in cards.
Unlucky in love currently. और
But
आपके
it's one thing, just because he said it does not mean it's true.
cards? Yes, look.
I'm just saying it.
Are you lucky at cards or lucky in love?
I'm terrible at cards.
Really?
I've never won.
Really?
So loved.
Ever?
so loud.
Inside jokes. There's some inside
Ever?
jokes.
No, once I must have won. Yeah.
When there's an
We are just
easier
trying to-
when there's an easier way to make money, just go give the person your luck and then take a cut out of it. Why should I bother?
She
Just
sits
give
with that.
all
She
your
sits with that
jewelry.
over the phone. Ka that page open. Ke acha ace. Haan, that's the highest. And then you know, pack.
Yeah.
So you know if you're going to win or lose.
Yeah, I don't understand. I just can't.
Okay, but one thing you understand is food.
Yeah.
Yes?
For sure.
So what is a Sunday brunch or a festive brunch at your house?
I think my mom's specialty is her Sindhi curry
Yeah.
and aloo katuk, and everybody is very, very fond of it. So I think that is a staple, along with the fried bhindi, and then she'll make some like malpuas.
Yeah.
Sometimes she'll throw in a Bihari dish like litti chokha. And yeah,
She never sent us.
Why is it looking
Sorry
French?
about
It's a French.
But
Charlie's
Sindhi
a
curry
litti
try
chokha.
किया है।
I have a bag.
That's a very like.
Always biryani भेजो. कभी आज तक सिंधी कढ़ी भेजी
आपके
नहीं.
फ्रेंड्स
मैंने खाई है,
ने
मैंने
सिंधी
खाई है।
कढ़ी नहीं ट्राई की है?
कंजूस है
सोनाक्षी?
सोना.
They
हमको
have
नहीं
some
खिलाती.
झूठ बोल रहे हैं. I don't know कैमरा के लिए क्यों झूठ बोलते हैं लोग. To
मैंने
look
भी
cool.
किया.
बुलाओ कभी घर पे हमको
मैंने खाया है.
कभी बुलाओ हमको घर पे सिंधी कढ़ी की आओ कभी हवेली पे.
ऐसे दोस्तों को कौन बुलाएगा?
करेक्ट. हम बस गेट के बाहर देखते रहते हैं एक दिन हमारा नंबर आएगा सिंधी कढ़ी खाने का. On Eid this time we had done a really lovely brunch in the day. My parents were over and lots of food. तो हम तो बिरयानी, कीमा, हलीम पाया. मतलब it's a very like carnivorous celebration in our house.
Yeah.
Mumbai.
And what about you?
Accent आ रहा है. Accent आ रहा है. Huma कभी वो she takes a flight from Mumbai to LA. In the middle of a conversation. Yeah.
So I have only 2 modes in life. One is posh and one is desi. So desi. So
I prefer the desi side.
Yeah, even I.
Not that you asked. but-
Better.
ये चलना दिमाग मत खराब कर. But you know, with them I never get to practice my English. So मुझे कोई English medium मिल जाता है मैं बहुत खुश हो जाती हूँ.
नहीं वैसे हम
Because
भी
she's
काफी
scared.
देसी
हमारे
हैं।
सामने ज्यादा इंग्लिश बोलती है ना तो गलतियां कर बैठती है. फिर हम उसके
लिट्टी चोखा.
फिर हम
लिट्टी चोखा.
Firstly, लिट्टी चोखा is not even English.
What was hers? What was hers?
She said लिट्टी
What was
चोखा.
hers? No, what was hers?
But she's making it
Oven
sound
में
like a
हमने
French.
यार.
How many times has so many she's done? I don't even
खाने को
remember.
ओवन में डालो.
What rubbish.
Me, oh yeah! Me.
What rubbish.
What?
So for the longest time, Huma thought that memes were called.
memes.
It's
No,
not a funny
it's
meme,
not
though.
true. It's not true.
और
They-
बोलो बेटा.
why are you ganging up,
And we
guys?
chose not to correct her.
We both, I know our guys, very good friends, but I'm also your friend.
You are a better friend.
but I'm not that close, na.
We are very close.
We're very close.
Yeah, we are very close.
Just checking.
That's why we know all the secrets about you.
अब आप सबको एक चैलेंज दिया जाएगा.
Okay.
60 seconds मिलेंगे आपको. हम आपको देंगे सब मटेरियल और आपको लड्डू बनाने हैं. And whoever makes maximum, of course, will win. Then we'll have one more round. Okay, so let's get started. Yeah. Okay.
आज मेरे पिताजी खुश होंगे.
मेरे nails तो ये glove से बाहर निकल आएंगे.
ये जो सोनाक्षी के नोकीले ये जो औजार हैं जिनको ये सोएजी बोलती है, ये आज
अपने छोड़ो.
No, but I
ये
think
देखो, show yours.
today is a chance for you to just show how easy to take off so easy nails.
मुझे टाइमर ऑन कर रही हूँ.
and size of laddu.
This much.
Like that.
Okay, like normal laddu size. Okay.
Otherwise, some people will just, I know na, these cheaters. They are number one cheaters. One laddu भी मिला ये, one laddu मिला इतना सही है. And ये झगड़े होंगे. तो पहले clarity, normal
Ready.
size laddu.
हाँ.
सही?
Normal size
Normal size laddu.
ठीक है. Your time starts now.
अरे ये वो ही नहीं हो रहा.
बनाई ना कभी लड्डू.
Hey!
हो रहा है कि नहीं हो रहा?
You know what? It's not going to happen, guys, with the plastic.
Okay, Huma is clearly
I got the
competitive.
technique, guys.
Waste नहीं करना है, guys. Okay.
You know, I was trying to cheat. I thought these will
laddus.
pass off as these laddus. So I was going to just put these in my plate, but that was an epic fail.
These laddus are, you know what's happening now? We are doing it and then it's going like.
Yeah.
You have to
This
press.
Yeah, my
You have
laddus
to
are opening.
press it a little, okay?
Yeah.
Your laddus are also opening.
Yeah, my laddus are not
Sound
remaining.
right?
My laddus are not remaining intact,
What is this, a family show?
in place.
I'm not enjoying this.
My laddus are not staying in place.
Okay, guys, 6 more seconds
I
to
need
go.
to adjust my laddus. Okay.
Okay, time
I
up.
made 5
Time up.
laddus.
Time up. Time
I
up.
made 4 and the 5th is in my hand.
bad.
I made 5 good laddus. Yeah.
Yeah. He actually made 5
Yeah.
really good.
I have 4.5.
And your laddus are very pitchku laddus. They're not
Yeah,
even
not laddus.
You can't say that.
Okay, so round 1 is over and we've got Zaheer who's leading. और बहुत ही अच्छे से बनाए आपने
Design
लड्डू.
also.
Please दिखाइए कैमरा
very nice.
मेरे लड्डू
your camera.
आप सब मेरे लड्डू देखिए. My laddus. for you.
Zaheer, you're sitting with 3 ladies.
What?
He's
What
genuine.
disgusting. I have a dirty mind.
तो जिनके घर पे शादी का
I'm
ऑर्डर
proud of my laddus, man.
मोतीचूर, बूंदी, खोया सबके लड्डू ये बनाते हैं.
हाँ. As a treat, I have given
Yes,
to काजू
you
कतरी.
deserve it. You deserve it.
Yeah.
But there's one more round. Okay.
Okay.
अब आपको तोरण बनाना है. सुई में धागा डालना है और फूल, 2 फूल, 1 पत्ता, 2 फूल, 1 पत्ता. Okay. 2 फूल 1 पत्ता. ठीक है. और ये है सुई और धागा. ये भी आपको डालना है.
Thank you.
ये सुई है, सुआ है. ये मतलब ये कील जैसा सुई है ये.
ये कीला है.
ये चुभना नहीं चाहिए किसी को.
Ready?
बहुत दुखेगा.
कभी की है सिलाई? Have you
हाँ,
ever
मैंने-
done this
मैंने-
exercise?
हाँ. मैं फैशन डिजाइनिंग पढ़ चुकी हूँ.
Oh, right,
I know how
yes.
embroidery. I
You
know
have
I know to stitch a garment.
So you have the lead
दर्जी.
here. Okay.
हाँ.
इन दोनों ने लगता नहीं है कि oh, you know. Wait. Hello.
You can't start.
You can't start. And your time starts now. Oh, look at that concentration.
Mother struck me well.
हो गया?
हाँ.
वाह.
या 2 फूल.
In 10 seconds.
2 फूल.
अरे यार.
क्या बोल रहे थे? स्कूल, कॉलेज, कुछ ऐसा गए थे तुम? हाँ? वापस आ गए ऐसे?
Sonakshi, stop it. मेरे ऐसे nails नहीं होते थे ना तब.
So easy.
2 फूल, 1 पत्ता.
I'm clearly
30
not.
seconds
दो
up,
फूल.
Sonakshi.
दूसरा साइड से देख.
2 फूल, 1 पत्ता.
Guys, 1 minute up.
I
और
think-
सोनाक्षी अभी तैयारी में. I think
been to fashion institute. हाँ, मैंने बहुत टेलरिंग किया.
1
मैं गारमेंट
minute
बना
done.
सकती हूँ.
1 more minute to go.
I was not prepared for this.
जो सबसे लंबा तोरण होगा वो जीतेगा. धागा छोटा पड़ गया.
अरे!
सोनाक्षी, I think you should give up.
This is
1
the dhaga.
minute,
No,
30
I will
seconds.
get this dhaga inside this.
मैं?
Okay.
अबे यार धागा शॉर्ट पड़
अरे,
गया.
कब तक
Huma is
चलेगा?
going, so 20 more seconds to go, guys. Countdown begins. Sonakshi,
Just
yeah,
ask try
my
and then
days.
this. My job is done. My toran.
Okay, time up.
She's not gonna try.
Time up. Okay, let me see. Whose toran is...
See, mine is such a nice tight toran.
Not at all. This is better. Beauty perfect.
Let's just see.
Got it. See,
Size.
there's no yellow in the middle of this.
Yeah.
She's just doing anything anywhere.
But
No,
that's
गिर
Mine
गया,
is got-
गिर गया.
That's okay.
Mine has
That's
got
okay.
orange,
I
yellow,
want
green.
something better.
Orange, yellow,
I
green.
think it's the
orange, yellow,
size.
green. Orange,
Okay,
yellow.
and what about Sonakshi's toran, guys? You're
I think Sona is a mess.
Guys,
She's
okay.
a loser.
Can you just
After
please
all the things I've done, fashion designing, I can sew
see this?
such a
Just
gown.
simple.
Oh my God! You know,
But you both did a
ये
fab
garment ना 150 साल में बनेगा, इंसान मर जाएगा.
गारमेंट नहीं बना रहे, तोरण बना रहे हैं.
It's a tie.
एक मिनट किसने एक्टिंग की थी कि मैंने फैशन डिजाइनिंग की, I can make a garment. ये सुई नीडल
So now we give you that prize for
ये
participation.
डिग्री इसीलिए
You get that much.
अब तीनों को ही प्राइज मिलता है. Let's begin the Sunday brunch.
Lao.
So खाने के बिना फेस्टिवल अधूरा है.
Absolutely.
So here we are at 1/8 Commune in Juhu, a brand new restaurant and all the delicacies in front of you. So चलो
This
शुरू हो
looks
जाए.
great actually.
Yeah.
So वैसे in this movie Double XL, I'm sure अभी डाइटिंग वाइटिंग तो आपने छोड़ दी होगी ना या अभी करते हो?
अभी हमने वापस शुरू किया है क्योंकि
अच्छा.
जब फिल्म शूट कर रहे थे तभी तो नो लिमिट्स, ईट ऑल यू वांट.
Oh, wasn't it like the best time of your life?
Best job in the
Oh
world.
wow.
Huh.
That's
We
really
were paid to eat and put on weight and look like the fattest version of ourselves.
Right? And tell me some tips. बहुत सारे लोग होते हैं जो weight easily put on नहीं करते. You know, right? There are people like
yeah,
that.
we are not one of those people.
So I'll give you a tip to put on weight.
Yeah. Yeah.
खूब सारा खाना खाओ. And to lose also, I'll give you a great tip. The secret diet, खाना मत खाओ.
But you know there are two types of people. थोड़ा सा खाना खाकर बहुत put on weight कर लेते हैं.
We are that type.
Yeah. Both of you. What about you, Zaheer? Listen, I just saw you eat like I don't know how
Zaheer eats
many
like a
jalebis.
horse.
Yeah, when I go for it, there are people who have almost thrown up seeing me eat so much. I eat a lot.
But then it doesn't affect you in any way. Like in
No, I eat, but then I burn it the next day. I do a sort of a prepaid method where if I know I'm going to eat tonight,
yeah.
I will go and do my cardio before.
Oh.
Because what happens
Before?
next day, you're like, अरे यार अभी हो गया ना, खा लिया, खत्म हो गया, चलो go on with your day.
हाँ.
But I burn that 1 hour, 1.5 hour, and then eat accordingly.
But I have to say this, Zaheer has been a very important part of my weight loss journey because he's the best training buddy ever.
Yeah.
And so many times we train together, especially when you have to do legs or whatever.
Yeah.
And we like are very competitive, both of us.
Yeah.
So both of us will be like, I'll be like, क्या थक गया क्या? He's like, नहीं. I'm like, and then he'll become like, क्या थक गया? And then we'll take out videos. So the moment one person is tired, we'll have like.
This one thing that Huma has done has changed my life and her life. Is we realized that if the camera comes on, both of us can lift anything. We can lift this whole restaurant up.
That is so true.
Because like, अरे sir नहीं हो रहा है बहुत. And suddenly she'll come up behind and she'll be like, and I'll be like, yes sir. Well, smiling. And the same with her. So you see the amount of work she puts in the gym is fantastic.
How many kgs did you all put on for this film?
I put on 15, she put on like 20.
And how long did that take for you guys to like put on?
3 months.
2-3 months.
Yeah.
Acha.
I put on within 3 months, 6-8 months it took me to lose it.
But Huma, your dad owns a lot of restaurants, right? So I think since childhood you've been eating like a lot of delicious food around restaurants. Or how was it?
I think food and hospitality have been a very big part of my growing up. So even in Bombay, like my house is known for its biryani and kebabs and everything. So every Eid I'll get like messages, guys, biryani कब खिला रहे हो? मैं कहा तुम पूरे साल याद मत करना, मगर तुमको ईद पे मेरी याद जरूर आती है. No, but I love it actually. I mean, jokes apart, I just love it because I feel like food is one way when you share a meal.
Yeah.
The kind of love and the kind of joy you can share is unparalleled. No conversation can ever match that. As to go to somebody's house and eat the food that they are eating.
Yeah.
वो अलग level of connection है. So I love it when people come home.
But have you always had weight issues?
I've always been a big child. But I think like I always felt very confident in how I was, at least when I was growing up. Till I think I became an actor. And I think after that, I just thought the conversations were so like around
Weight-centric,
weight
about
and
how you look.
About how you look constantly. And I remember I've said this before also. Somebody in a review in my second film said that Huma Qureshi is lovely as an actor, but she's maybe 5 kgs to be too heavy to be a mainstream heroine. So that kind of like hurt a lot. And I was like, but that's not cool, right? Because I have so much more to offer and I'm so much more than just my weight and the number on the scale. And I don't think it has really sort of prevented me from living my best life or doing the work that I wanted to do. But it's still, I feel like it's not cool because I know a lot of young girls can't navigate that space and they feel really like disempowered.
Yeah.
And not so confident about themselves.
Even guys.
Even guys for that matter, yeah, exactly.
The pressure isn't so much on guys as it is on women
Yeah.
to look a certain way.
Yeah.
Like it's always like, acha, you have to lose weight because like a hero is maybe shorter than you or skinnier than you, so you have to look skinnier than him also. I'm like, but मेरी क्या गलती है वो खाना नहीं खाता? उसको बोलो थोड़ा हट्टा-कट्टा होएगा.
Recently interviewed Radhika Apte. She mentioned that she lost a film because she had put on 3 kilos.
Wow, imagine like 3 kilos. Whose
Yeah.
life is going to make any difference to those things.
Exactly.
An actress of such immense talent, like
Exactly.
really, it's shameful.
And Radhika is one of the few people who actually
Yeah.
speaks about it as well.
Yeah.
You know, and so talented. But still, the conversation is about that. And I want to say this, like back in the day also, there were heroines or even male stars. People are not looking at their perfect bodies. They were looking at how good they were, their connection with the audience, their
personalities,
personalities. Now everybody's cookie cutter. They all look the same. They all look replaceable.
Yeah. But I would say it's not only restricted to the film industry. Thanks to Instagram and social media world, I feel like everybody wants to fit into that.
Yeah, for me, it's about like having a personality and being unique. I would hate to look like another person. I would hate if I'm like, oh, Huma, if not Huma, take this one or that one. I would be like, oh my god, that's a terrible thing as an actor, as an artist to be in. Like, I could be, you could love me or you could hate me, but at least I'm being me, right? And I feel like, at least through this film, what we're trying to say is you be you. You know, be the best version of yourself. You're not saying become fat or become obese, or we're not against thin people or people like. What a film I could want to like, you know, change my body type and do that way. What I've done for this, I could want to do the extreme opposite because that's my job as an actor. But in general, to make young girls feel like they're not beautiful because they're not perfect, that's wrong.
Yeah, that's wrong.
But Sonakshi,
Or not to be able to follow their dreams.
would like to know your thoughts also. Growing up, do you remember any instance as such? There was any remark made to you about your weight or anything about your appearance that stayed with you for long?
So many times, I mean, as a child growing up in school, you're just subject to so many people who think it's normal to call you names just because you're bigger than them. I used to play so many sports, but still all the boys used to tease me by calling me different names. And there are so many undertones also, you know, where like, for example, if I wanted to take part in the school play, they would always make me like the narrator or give me like a side role because I was too big to play the main character. Or like when I was in college, we have an annual fashion show where I wanted to walk the ramp, but because I was big, I was always given the music to handle or the lights and not be put on the ramp because I was too big. So these things kind of stay with you. In fact, dance classes I used to go for when I was in school, they would, in spite of being a good dancer, they would always put me at the back. So these things kind of stay with you, and which is why even like today when I perform on stage, that memory still comes to me, you know, that they put me at the back and now look at me, I'm dancing in the front and everybody's behind me. Why should it? I don't want to keep thinking about that. I don't want to keep going back to that. So it'll be nicer if we're kinder to people who are going through their struggles, whatever they may be, whether you're tall, you're short, you're fair, you're dark, fat, you're thin. Even thin people go through body shaming, you know. So, better to just be kind.
And to add to that is almost like what she's saying, no? Like it's like we want people to think as if big people or people who don't fit into conventional body types or skin colors or whatever don't deserve a happy ending or a fairy tale wedding or like falling in love and whatever. Which is why in this film also, and this is where I want to bring Zaheer in, and like even Mahat, who's not here today, he's in Chennai right now. It's so important to also show their story, their dreams, the men that they fall in love with, and how they are also an important part of, you know, their self-discovery. Almost, because you can't do it alone, right?
Yeah.
Like you need like amazing guys, and that's why we chose like these conventionally good-looking
So
men.
exhausted eating. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't think he cares about double XL
I
anymore.
want to tell everybody कि खाना खाते खाते बात नहीं करना चाहिए.
Oh my god, so distracting actually.
तो हमारा शो बंद हो जाएगा.
भले खा लेता हूँ.
And this food is really good, huh?
That smells so good.
Yeah.
When I read the script, what I took back is if you asked me to explain the script, I would say that it's about telling people not to give a shit. Yes, they did go through what they went through the last, all their lives. But what we're trying to focus on is learn from them and do not give a shit and move forward and achieve your dreams. So that's what happened to them, right?
Yeah.
If they would have sat down and gotten bogged down by what people had said, they wouldn't be here today. So this film for me is that. That कुछ तो लोग कहेंगे, लोगों का काम है कहना. Let them say it. If you want to be a basketball player, don't let anyone tell you you're under 6 feet. You can't.
Yes.
You, as long as you get the ball in that hoop, you'll become a basketball player. If you say you're right, if you say you can, you're right. If you say you can't, you're right. So just keep saying that you can and be right that way. So so that's enough gyan for today.
Wow, lovely. Well done. spoken like a champ. I taught you very well.
See, again, she's taking credit for this also. I'm telling you.
So तू अपने काम पे ध्यान देना.
यार,
खाने पे ध्यान दे.
हुमा. हाँ, 1 घंटे पहले आई थी ना तुम vegetables काटने. यहाँ पर.
Who's the biggest bully? मैं देखती हूँ आप सब एक दूसरे की टांग खींच रहे हैं.
both of these. Both of them bully me.
I'm comic relief for this.
No, I'm comic relief. I want to say it on camera today. Both these people bully me.
I'm a शांत स्वभाव की कम बोलने वाली simple लड़की.
Huma, please.
Huma is the biggest bully.
I'm not the bully.
Huma is the biggest bully.
I'm not a bully. What rubbish.
Huma is the bully.
Huma is number 1, he's number 2.
Zaheer is quietly escaping.
Huma is the bully, but everyone's really scared of Sona.
Everyone's scared of Sona.
Like we played this prank on this our co-star Mahat. For the first 1 week.
That doesn't make me a bully.
You are no.
Yeah, you were bullying him. You were
Yeah,
playing a prank on
everyone's
him.
scared
I
of you,
wasn't
Sona.
bullying
Yeah,
him.
you were
You
bullying
are
him.
psycho.
No.
Yeah.
Deluded psycho eyes.
Yeah.
No.
So you're like,
She
oh.
said something and she just became like that and Mahat's like, oh, no, I'm joking. And then he kept coming to me and asking me, dude, I said this, will Sona get upset? And Sona, I told Sona this. So Sona like, let's play along. For 1 week, Bichara would say anything and Sona just be like,
She takes her name very seriously, Sonakshi.
Yeah.
She just give you like those darts from her eyes, so everyone's just
Yeah.
like, यार
Yeah.
ये भी सड़ेगी, तो चुप हो जाओ.
yeah.
So what's the easiest way इनको मनाने का जब सच में upset
Ignore
हो?
her.
खाना दे दो.
Huma is the biggest bully.
I'm telling you.
It's established.
I don't need to say anything further. They are proving my point.
What? Okay, no,
Let me
no.
tell
But
you how it works amongst all of us.
Yeah.
Why we are friends is because our sense of humor and the way we express love is very similar.
Yeah.
For us, we can't do goody conversation. Ki Sona, you're lovely. Oh Zaheer. For us, showing love is doing masti.
Yeah.
टांग के जाए, तंग करना, tease करना, परेशान करना जब वो
कभी मारना,
कभी मारना.
जोर से मारना.
Zaheer later we talk later. हाँ, सब चीजें इसे एक इंटरव्यू नहीं बोलना चाहिए.
नाखून एक दूसरे के अंदर घुसा देना.
Not so easy.
कंपनी
so
बोलना
easy.
ताकि
Yeah, so that's how we express love. So you have to get it. Either you get it or you don't get it. If you don't get it, then you can't get us.
Yeah.
Right.
You have to be weird with your friends. You have to have that comfort level where you can be weird, and we are very comfortable.
a bit too comfortable sometimes.
Yeah.
Have you all traveled together?
Extensively.
Yeah. Where all and how different are you guys when it comes to travel
We've
ideas?
all gone to.
No, I think we travel together because
We get along.
we are like travelers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's a nice mix. So I think if someone wants to like have this one day where chalo, let's go and see the museums in this place, so we all go along.
We're all
Because we know
similar
going
kinds of
together will be fun.
When have you gone to a museum with me?
Wrong example.
When?
But
Zaheer will die but not go to a museum. He'll say, I'll buy a coffee and wait.
I'll go once I'm dead.
What to
The museum.
He's like, homes you go, I'm waiting outside. I'll be right here when you come
Yeah.
back.
नहीं कोई
You know,
बोला
for
ना
us, it's
कोई-
about the journey, not the destination. So we like to go till the museum with her for the journey, and the destination she can go alone.
In fact, मेरा museum जाना कम हो गया तुम्हारे चक्कर में.
हाँ वही होता है कोई म्यूजियम टाइप होता है किसी को रिजॉर्ट में सोना पसंद है किसी को पार्टी करना पसंद है See, I knew that different types of travelers.
पैसा खर्च करके जाके बेड में रूम में रहते हैं.
अरे आराम की कीमत नहीं होती समझा करो.
So where all have you all traveled together?
We have
Dubai.
gone to
Dubai.
Dubai,
London.
Maldives, London,
Prague.
Prague, Amsterdam, Jaipur, Goa.
बस मेरा बहुत है.
अच्छा, सब बता दूँ मैं. Kerala.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, काफी घूमे हो आप लोग. And this
Yeah.
is outside of work, huh?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
actually planned trips.
Only
there.
London was work.
London was work. London.
अच्छा, we were all going. then सोना से मेरे को भी ले चलो ना please. मैंने कहा चल ठीक है आजा
We were
तू.
going, she got to know.
And she came there.
So Sonakshi, get back at them.
Not interested. This food is more interesting than this two right now at this point for me. It is. I know. I had a bite.
Zaheer, I want to talk about your entry into Bollywood.
Ji.
You are from a business family, not
Yes.
really a filmy
Nah.
background as such. So
Yeah.
how did this happen?
So Salman Bhai and my dad happened to be childhood friends.
Okay.
And obviously he was invited for my sister's wedding and he was nice enough to come.
Right.
And my best friend and I, we did this whole this play, this skit, this like video that we recorded and produced ourselves, and we acted in it. And then we would break into a song. We would come on stage at the Sangeet and do a dance.
Yeah.
And the moment I finished, and Salman Bhai was there, and he was
Yeah.
nice enough to come. And he was supposed to actually leave in like 10 minutes because he had another commitment. But he landed up sitting for an hour, saw the whole performance, and the moment the show got over, he called me and he said, "What are you doing nowadays?" And I said, "I'm doing this business and stuff." He said, "छोड़ दे." छोड़ दूँ मतलब? So he's like, "तू actor बन. You are made to be in front of the camera." So I said, "Okay." She said, परसों घर आ जाना. I went परसों क्या करना है? Said चलो, made me an assistant director. And then my training started from there.
Wow, super cool.
Yeah, so I had to go to these acting workshops.
Huh.
I used to have a great laugh because all the coaches were like preparing them for real world.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, it'll never just fall in your lap. You know, you have to work really hard and you have to do this. I'm like, well, in my lap. But I'm really lucky. I'm very grateful to be at the right place at the right time.
We love
And
Zaheer.
yeah, but it's true, no? I'm grateful for it, and
Yeah.
I'm lucky.
Yeah.
I'm lucky.
Huma, talk about
They have
you.
everything, yeah. He said,
Are we laughing because
We're
it's
laughing,
funny,
yeah.
terrible. I don't like it.
We're
I would like
laughing at your humor.
Candidness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huma, मैंने जैसे भी बताया आपके डैड के रेस्टोरेंट का बिजनेस था. You pouring into acting, how did that come along? And your parents were happy with your decision, or?
Well, initially they were reluctant. But I think now they've gotten really like happy and comfortable with the idea, and they're very, very proud. And now more so because I think through my work in my films, I've become like an unofficial brand ambassador for my dad's restaurant, Salim's. Like in Double XL Sonakshi, at one point we've given her Salim's rolls, so she's holding and eating them. In another film of mine, Monica, My Darling, there's a reference of Salim's again. So I was telling my dad, you should now give me royalty. You know how much I'm promoting and making this a nationwide brand.
Yeah.
But I think for parents, when you start off, there's a bit of reluctance because they don't understand Bombay and the film industry, and there's all, you don't really know what you're sending a child into. But now I think I've been super blessed because I've had the opportunity to work with amazing directors and people and co-stars, and they've really the city's really welcomed me in that sense. So I'm quite grateful for that.
And Sonakshi, while we saw your fashion designing skills,
These are not the fashion designing
Yeah.
skills.
This is not
Oh,
what
the
happened.
together. Oh, wow.
Well done, I like you
Nice.
already.
I thought
Sorry,
it was
I
like
didn't mean it like that. Now I'll come across.
I thought
that
you meant
way.
serious.
You're the third bully
No,
who
no,
joined
no,
them.
no, no,
Huh?
Sonakshi.
You guys
See,
joined
who's
them.
more fun?
Welcome to the
Us or
gang.
I told you
You
who's
have
more
just
fun.
joined
You
them.
have
on that side of
passed
the
your
table.
audition. You
Call
are now
me
part of the
curly
gang.
tails again after this.
No, joke.
Okay, कूद के
I'm a
आएगी.
curly tails veteran I am over here, okay?
Of
And
course
this is
she
how you
is.
treat me.
No,
Huh?
no.
Also known as
I am a
Booker.
This is how you treat me. I'll
Also
remember
known as
this
Booker.
forever.
Yeah.
I'll
Oh,
remember
फ्री का
this
खाना
forever.
कहीं जल्दी चलो.
No, they are just adding
I
fuel
know.
to fire.
I'm used to it.
Yes. Guys, it's been wonderful enjoying this Diwali brunch with you all. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
So
And
much.
you guys look like a great, fun gang
Yeah.
to hang out with. So we would love for you guys to sign these curly tail champagne glasses. And thank you so much for being a part of our show.
Thank you.